Hey guys, I got a special treat today. I visited with two very talented woodworkers right here in Hackettstown, New Jersey. Okay, I'm at True Trade Carpentry in Hackettstown, New Jersey, and here's my buddy Tim.
Hey
Tim.
Bob, how we doing?
Good, man. How you
Come
doing?
on in. Hey Bob, welcome to the shop.
Hey Mike. Good to see you. Hey, what do you got going on here? Let's talk about your business a little bit.
Well, everything that we do starts right in here, comes right across this desk. You know, we start with 3D CAD models and CAM software right here.
Right, and what's this?
This is actually a kitchenette for a local car dealership that we're doing for a coffee bar.
All right.
So, yeah.
So cool. So you do all that. Yep. So how long have you guys been in business?
True Trade's been in business for 9 years. We moved here last July to vamp up, to bring in core solutions and to team up between me and my brother. It's kind of always been a dream of ours to work together.
Cool.
And this is our dream. Come check it out.
Hey, let's go check out the shop.
Check out the dream.
Let's see where all the magic happens.
So, first thing you'll see when you come in is this full-size CNC machine.
Yeah.
5x10.
That's
Access.
That's what I call a CNC machine.
Yes, sir.
And what kind of projects you doing on this?
So we're currently cutting the parts for that coffee bar for the dealership.
Right.
So these are some laminated panels we've got laid up. So we'll cut those parts out and put them together.
Okay, so this is the coffee bar we just saw on the
screen.
computer there, yeah.
Yep.
All right, so it's all custom carpentry that you're doing and cabinet making, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
Everything that comes in the shop is handled by us and made custom. Yep.
Right. So it's not just cabinetry, because you do a lot of doors and you do.
Actually, we're known for our doors. Core Solutions is known for their actual command units and police response, first response units. True Trade has got his foot on historic millwork and door production. Again, here are some fantastic drawings of what we're building right now. Very detailed, so the client can see everything. And if it's historic, the historian will have no problem seeing what we're going to be doing for them. You check out, we're actually in the process of making the stay cores for that store right now. So you have some peely wrapped over some pine. And we'll make these true and get it together.
So this is for the doors that we just saw?
Yep.
Cool. All right, so you're.
So
What do you call?
he's squaring them up on our new joiner there, which we like to call the aircraft carrier.
That's exactly what I call it. Yeah, I really like that.
Aircraft carrier. That's
Yeah.
our aircraft carrier.
Yeah, you don't buy that at Woodcraft, that's for sure. Look at it.
Nope.
Look at the size
No
of.
workhorse in our shop.
What's that? A 16-inch?
It's a 16-inch.
Right. Nice. Then you got the, I guess the partner for that. You got a big old planer over here. I noticed earlier. Oh, you got a Grizzly. Okay.
Oh yeah, got a Beardsley.
Yeah.
Just the basics, what we need.
I tell you what, I got the 15-inch version of this.
Yeah.
I wish I had room for this one, but it's a great machine.
Yeah, I actually bartered off Buddy for this one, but it's a great machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. What else you got? Oh, you got another piece of Laguna.
Oh yeah, we got a panel router over here.
Oop.
Classic pocket hole machine.
Yeah.
Great workhorse.
Mm-hmm.
You can find yourself one of those.
Yeah.
So we got a bandsaw, small shaper.
Yeah, you got the Laguna for. Looks like you're set up for some resawing there.
Yes, sir. That's for the veneers for the state cores.
Uh huh.
Come around. We have our beautiful clamp rack. We like to roll around everywhere. So another fine thing we built here.
Yeah, the old clamp tree.
Yep.
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Two clamps.
Yeah. It's funny. Everybody always says you can never have enough clamps, and I actually have enough.
No, I don't believe I ever can.
I got them up in the rafters in my basement. You know, but
I
I'm.
got the 10-footers up there.
Yeah. Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. And over on this side of the shop, we have our large sliding shaper, power feeder.
Oh, you got a Mini Max. Yeah, you don't buy that at Sears, that's for sure.
No, sir.
Look at that. Yeah.
And then what I got down here, which we move around the shop quite a bit, is I call the money making machine. This
Yeah,
is the William and Hussey molding machine.
Yeah, the old molding machine.
We'll make all sorts of elliptical moldings. We do all custom moldings for all of our doors. Even small molding runs for builders or historic projects.
Yeah, this thing's pays for itself.
This thing has paid for itself over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, we make tons of custom knives for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So there's really no limit other than the size of the machine.
You make your own knives?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we don't make our. I mean, I have a knife guy.
We have
Oh.
a knife guy that makes them. Yeah, we
Oh.
don't make them in house.
Okay.
He's like my right hand man. I'm pretty tight with Neil, my knife guy.
Uh-huh.
I like to say I have a weekly subscription.
Oh, really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, hey, when you're doing architectural stuff, you got to match the old...
Oh yeah,
No.
we'll just drop some funky detail and make it happen.
Yeah,
That's what
and-
we did on. We've done quite a few projects.
So,
he a
Tim, what's
local
going on with these door parts?
All right, so I'm in the middle of getting the final dimension on all the rail pieces. You see, they're made of multiple different pieces. They're called a stayed core. It helps with the weight of the door and actually helps with the stability of the door. So we'll take our flat sawn pine, very stable, and actually rip it down and so it's actually quarter sawn. Glue all these big blocks together and then just keep milling it down to our final dimension. 90% of my doors are 2 inches final thickness, that is a 1/4 inch veneer of sapele on either side and a solid core of pine.
I love sapele. The ribbons that go through it are just gorgeous.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, this set will be painted.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
We paint a lot of the sapele. It's historic. You know, we use mahogany or sapele. It's historic. I try to leave it a very open grain paint so you can see the grain through the paint. But yeah.
So you said it's very stable. Don't have to worry about shrinkage.
Nope.
And
nope.
expansion?
Warpage. Nope. And also with these doors are 9 foot tall, so they're very heavy. You know, you don't want to be swinging that much weight around.
Right.
And with them being so tall, we want to make sure they're straight. So you come over here and you see the styles. I'm able to control them being straight by gluing up larger pieces and then milling them back down straight.
Okay. So same type of construction.
Same type of construction.
And you said you were doing the mortises on the Laguna?
Yes. So you see we have this template against the wall over here. My brother does all the drawings on the CAD files. He's able to locate them, and then once you put the piece in here, it will drill the holes for the mortises.
All right. What were you doing before that? Before you had the
Oh, I used router and jig techniques.
Oh, okay.
So homemade
More-
jigs just about every time, and I'd mortise them out and drill a router by hand.
All right.
So.
Okay, Mike. So what are you going to be running now?
All right, Bob. So I'm going to be running some panels for the coffee bar for the dealership we were talking about. So I've got it all set up, clamped down. Smaller parts like this I tend to clamp. It's just the vacuum cable doesn't work as well as I'd like it to. Yeah, so we're just going to do some square parts, nothing crazy here. But let's go ahead and get it cutting.
Okay.
So that spindle will start up. Once it gets up to full speed,
Looks like a 3/8 inch cutter in there.
yeah, I got a 3/8 cutter in there, just an end mill. That's doing about a 3/16 inch cut. So I'll do multiple passes on these cuts. Right now the vacuum's off for noise. Are you turning that back on?
Yeah, turn it back on.
You see how well the vacuum works once it's
Oh, yeah.
So you can see how that we tap the parts so that they don't shift on us. All right, Bob. So you kind of see I kind of roughed this together to give you an idea of what it's going to look like when it's together. So you got your rails, you got your stiles. These are going to be deep pocketed into the stiles, the rails. And then this is what it's going to look like when it's complete. So I have to do a little bit of milling up on top of these angle pieces. We will cut these pieces on the CNC and these pieces, and then we have some custom molding we'll run on our hussy for this exact one.
It's very complex. You got a lot of different process steps in this.
Yes, I mean the panels, so our panels are actually two parts with a foam in the middle for a thermal break, which allows them to move separately, and also for heat and cold. So, yeah, a lot goes into these.
Yeah.
It's not just a couple pieces of wood glued together.
Okay, so Mike, so I'm curious, if someone wants a custom door like this, it starts with you. How's the process go?
So typically we'll meet with the client, either through phone conversation or a Zoom call. We get an idea of what they're looking for, and we put a proposal together for them. And if they like the proposal, then we move to the next stage, which would be the design phase. That's usually a deposit of somewhere between $1,500 to $2,000. It's non-refundable. That allows us to go deeper into the project. Basically, we call it a project study, where we go ahead and put all the engineering time into designing the door, letting the client review it. They have usually 2 to 3 revisions, and then an approval. Once we get that approval, we go into the actual manufacturing stage. So that's our general workflow as far as from the desk out to the shop. And then if a client says, hey, you know what, we found somebody else to build it cheaper, we can't control that they take that design somewhere else, so that's why that deposit's non-refundable.
Sure.
We could spend a week putting that design together. They get that design, they start shopping other people that can build doors, and then next thing you know, they can get it $2,000-$3,000 cheaper. We can't control that, and then they walk away.
Right.
So we need to make sure we're compensated for our first start of the project.
Yeah, it'd be crazy if you didn't. Hi.
Exactly.
Interesting.
I think it's easy to jump in here, but I don't think a lot of clients realize what goes into the design of a project.
Yeah.
It's not just us, doodling on a paper. It's us sitting down and really mapping out and drawing, their dream.
Yeah, you have to
come home to every day.
Yeah, you can't be doing all that work for free.
No.
And everything comes in, as you've seen, everything comes in as just standard lumber. So, everything is being built from the ground up, which means it all starts in the design phase, so that we can be as efficient as we can out in the shop.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
If
interesting.
you want to see, here's an example of a kind of ornate set of brownstone doors we built, duplicated in the past. I didn't feel there was a reason to destroy this set, so I took this set home. If anybody's looking for it, they are for sale. But this is the kind of ornate work that goes into these.
Sure.
I duplicated this exact set.
Yeah, it's amazing. How'd you do the sculpture part?
Which ones? Which detail? So all of this, these were, again, basically what I did is I took an impression of this and made a template for the Vega duplicating machine.
Right.
And I made each one of these on a lathe, and I just cut them in half.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Same thing for this detail right here. Did the same process.
Very clever. Cool. Well, that sure was a great visit. I had a lot of fun with these two. So if you need any type of custom woodworking, cabinetry, doors, or other types of custom work, please contact Tim or Mike. Here's their contact information. 2 really great guys to work with, and they are very gifted and talented woodworkers. So, hey, you guys know the drill. If you like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.